Good Wednesday morning. I'm Storm Alert Weather 7 meteorologist Brandon Libby. It is going to be a critical fire danger today as the warm temperatures continue. We're going to top out in the 50s and 60s, near records for today. As the temperature goes up, the relative humidity drops. It's going to be between 10 and 20% through this afternoon. So really dry air out there and dry vegetation too. So if a fire starts, it could start pretty easily and then it's going to spread easily because of the gusty winds up to 50 miles per hour from the west and the southwest. It's a red flag warning in effect for the entire viewing area today. Absolutely no burning outside. That's going to be a big problem, I think, through today. Also a simultaneous wind advisory for most of the area. If you're driving on a north-south road, you're going to get that crosswind coming in from the west. High-profile vehicles going to be difficult to drive. And, of course, loose objects going to blow around, too. Here's a look at those winds sustained between 20 and 30 miles per hour, gusts up to 50. Once the sun goes down, though, the winds drop off really quickly. It's going to be a 5 to 10 mile per hour wind through tonight. And then it'll pick up a little bit tomorrow, but more 10 to 15, gusting to 25 from the northeast. It's going to start to keep things a little bit cooler and signaling a pattern shift that's on the way. It all starts with this low pressure system that will swing through Kansas City, moving to the north and east. It'll track right across southeastern Iowa. Now, the closer you are to that low, the warmer you'll be tomorrow. Highs more so the low to upper 50s in our southern and eastern counties, low to mid 40s in the north and west. We see a chance for some rain and maybe a couple rumbles of thunder in the, we'll say, mid-afternoon. And then as we go through Thursday evening, Thursday night, temperatures will start to drop into the 30s and then eventually the 20s. Get that transition from rain to snow, as you can see in the blue there. Should be some light to moderate snow, but at times we could see some bursts of heavier snow. And I would say that's especially a possibility in the northeastern corner of Iowa, where some snowfall amounts could be a little bit enhanced. It's a tricky setup, though. I'll talk about why here in a minute. We'll go through Friday morning. Still some snow lingering out there in the north and east, but it wraps up pretty quickly by noon, and then we'll see the clouds decreasing. But roads could be pretty slick on Friday morning. Now, what we expect right now, overall minor accumulation. Trace to 1 inch from Highway 30 and the Cedar Rapids area up to about Highway 20 or from Elkader to Waterloo. But then north and west of Waterloo going to be a little bit more, 1 to 3 inches. And it would be this area through here, kind of Winneshiek, Al-McKee County, maybe Chickasaw County, that we see the chance for over 3. I'm not very confident in that right now. And the reason for that is there's a lot of uncertainty regarding the system. For one, the exact track of the low, if it's a little further north, of course, going to push that heavier snow to the north. Also, these temperatures are very sensitive to that track of the low, so we'll just have to wait and see where exactly it does come through. And then, of course, the precipitation type, because we are starting with rain, transitioning to snow. When that changeover happens, will have an impact on the overall accumulation. And, of course, it's been very warm recently, so some of that will melt on contact with the warm ground. So how much of that accumulates? To be determined. That's why we're leaning towards minor accumulations right now in the north and west. Just to recap, it's going to be pretty nice today with the temperatures 50s and 60s with plenty of sunshine, but wind's going to be a big problem, gusting to 50 miles per hour with that critical fire risk. We actually will be within about 5 degrees of record highs. You see that in Waterloo and Dubuque, and then low to mid 60s in Cedar Rapids and Iowa City, more so about 4 degrees away from those record highs. Tonight down to the 20s and 30s as the winds become lighter. Sun comes up at 7 a.m. We'll have partly cloudy skies. And then tomorrow, you can see the spread of temperatures, 40s further to the north, 50s in the south. Mostly cloudy with a little bit of rain and some rumbles of thunder in the afternoon. And that will then turn over to the snow Thursday night and into Friday morning. And look at Friday. Highs are only in the low to mid 30s. But wait, it's going to get worse. 20s on the way for Saturday and Sunday, even Monday there, with lows as cold as 9 degrees on Sunday night. Some of these wind chills below zero as well, as the winds remain pretty blustery. Dry through the weekend, and it should be a quick rebound in temperatures next week. We're back to 41 on Tuesday.